image all the time. She thinks of herself as this fashion guru. I think she just didn't like the way she looked in the pictures. I think her legs didn't look good. I think she thought she looked bloated in the pictures, maybe. I think that's probably why she called.
The demand reportedly by Meghan to take down these pictures. She was pissed that the Kardashians posted them. Meanwhile, what lunatic poses for a photo with a Kardashian and thinks it's not going to get posted?
Meghan Markle have been deleted from pictures of Kris Jenner's 70th birthday party from Kris Jenner herself, the birthday girl, and Kim Kardashian.
Every celebrity wants to be seen in the perfect light, but sometimes even the most calculated appearances can backfire.
In my opinion, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle crashed Kris Jenner's 70th birthday. Okay, so Kris Jenner, she had this big 70th birthday party at Lauren Sanchez and Jeff Bezos' house. It looked like an Illuminati meeting. It looked like a Diddy freak-off party.
It was supposed to be Kris Jenner's night, her grand 70th birthday, the kind of spectacle only Hollywood's most powerful matriarch could manifest.
Some insiders suggest she wasn't happy with how her legs looked. Others say she felt bloated in the shots.
The guest list read like a billionaire's fantasy draft.
Dissatisfaction led her to take action. A demand reportedly made directly to the Kardashians: remove the pictures. Yes, Meghan was reportedly furious.
Meghan Markle. Yeah. She showed up at the Kris Jenner 70th birthday bash with Harry and got her picture taken. And I'm just going to be honest, she didn't look good in either shot.
Yes, that the Kardashians posted images from Kris Jenner's 70th birthday celebration. But let's pause for a second. Who shows up for a photo op with a Kardashian and expects it not to end up online? Only Meghan Markle, it seems.
Every big celebrity and billionaire like Bill Gates was there, and Oprah Winfrey and Gayle King. Of course, she's got to tag along and be the, perpetual.
The pictures in question, gone, deleted by Kris herself, the birthday girl, and Kim Kardashian. Meghan and Harry arrived, posed for the camera, and suddenly found themselves roasted across the internet. The receipts, as they say, were merciless. In my view, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle didn't just attend Kris Jenner's 70th. They practically hijacked it.
Oh, everybody's been saying this. This is a conversation I've been having all week.
Right?
Yeah.
She did not look good. We're putting it on the board. There's one with Kim Kardashian, who's in the purple.
This wasn't a small gathering. The party took place at Lauren Sanchez and Jeff Bezos' sprawling mansion, a venue that glittered with luxury and power. The guest list read like a billionaire's fantasy, with cameras capturing every meticulously curated corner. It should have been Kris Jenner's night, a celebration only Hollywood's matriarch could orchestrate. Instead, the headlines the next day weren't about Kris's milestone. They were about Meghan and Harry's vanishing photos.
Celebrities were there. The entire Kardashian clan was there. But then Prince Harry and Meghan Markle showed up at the party. We have some pictures of them at the party we'll put up on the screen. So Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, they're taking pictures with Kris Jenner.
Saga. They arrived, posed, smiled, and yet the aftermath turned a glamorous night into a PR headache. And make no mistake, the Kardashians did nothing wrong here.
First one where Harry is looking at Kris. If you look closely, okay.
His eyes.
Do you see where they are?
On her boobs.
And he looks wasted.
The problem wasn't the host. It was Meghan and Harry's insistence on controlling the
drops
spotlight
a line
retroactively.
that makes your jaw hit the
Every
floor.
major celebrity you can think of, Bill Gates, Oprah Winfrey, Gayle King, was there. And yet, according to insiders, the Sussex camp immediately contacted Kim and Kris after the event, demanding the photos be deleted. Imagine calling a host on their birthday and asking them to remove pictures from their own Instagram. The audacity practically radiates disrespect. The situation only worsened. Meghan initially requested the photos to be posted because
Harry and Meghan Markle, they're taking pictures with Kris Jenner. They're partying. They're having a good time. Where things get kind of dicey and weird
wasn't included in the first Kardashian photo dump, a perceived social media slight. But once the images went live, public reaction and comparisons to Kate Middleton triggered a panic. Suddenly, the same photos she wanted were now a liability, and Meghan wanted them erased. The internet, of course, had a field day. Memes, GIFs, and commentary exploded. Prince Harry and Meghan's attempt to navigate Hollywood spotlight collided spectacularly with reality.
And Meghan, that's your prize, okay? That's your Duke, your Prince of the blood. He's ogling a 70-year-old woman.
One side sought attention, the other tried damage control.
The narrative.
And the result was a social media circus that dominated the news cycle. The irony? Meghan was chasing validation while Harry, red-faced and awkward, seemed desperate to escape the chaos. Together, they turned a single party.
Some folks online are speculating, okay, we have much more important things going on in life, but some folks online are speculating this is about Remembrance Day. This is about the poppies. This is about the fact that Meghan and Harry were partying
into a viral spectacle. control. The couple's brand of chaos clashed directly with the Kardashians' mastery of narrative control. The lesson was clear. You don't get to pose for the photos and then demand they disappear. Hollywood doesn't work that way, especially not with the Kardashians. Some observers speculated this was tied to Remembrance Day, but the simplest explanation is often the right one. The photos went public. Meghan panicked. Harry, caught in the glitter-filled nightmare of Bezos' mansion, had no exit strategy. Memes were born. Tabloids dissected every glance and every awkward smile. The Sussexes' demand to...
When they should have been honoring the veterans, right, and honoring the troops and people who made sacrifices. I actually don't think it was that at all. I am a big fan of Occam's razor, which means the simplest explanation is usually the most logical and likely.
Remove the pictures only intensified the scrutiny. Meghan stood there, forced smile in place, trying to salvage her image while the internet dragged her harder than any reality TV reunion ever could. According to insiders, she called Kim, Kris, and even Kylie upset with how she appeared. For someone meticulous about her brand, this was a public miscalculation. It's worth noting. They posed for these photos.
We now know was a demand reportedly by Meghan to take down these pictures. She was pissed that the Kardashians posted them. Meanwhile,
this wasn't candid. Meghan and Harry walked down the photo corridor willingly, leaned into Kris Jenner, and said, "Capture this moment." Unlike other celebrities who blend into the background, Beyoncé quietly entering, others keeping a low profile.
Meghan Markle called and said, Kim, Kris, Kylie, Kendall, other K names, I don't like the way I look. I think that's what it's about because Meghan Markle is so meticulous about her brand, except for the fact that her candles don't have wicks.
Meghan and Harry wanted the spotlight, but reality set in fast. Memes went viral, headlines screamed, and the very images they begged for became the ones they desperately wanted deleted. The Kardashians weren't villains. They were merely gatekeepers of the story. And for anyone hoping Meghan and Harry expected privacy at a Kardashian party, think again. This wasn't about being left alone. It was about embarrassment masquerading as outrage.
If you're not on camera, why live?
Does it even matter?
Does it matter? So they go, the cost of entry, this is a blood oath you take when you cross the threshold of any Kardashian Jenner enterprise. You're going to be exploited.
Public panic dressed as moral high ground. Hollywood waits for no one. Privacy isn't guaranteed. Invitations are scarce, and relevance comes at a cost. Meghan's careful choreography couldn't outmaneuver the internet.
Now, some folks say Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, maybe they went to the party and they expected it to be more private. I'm not buying that either. Okay, I'm not buying that either. This whole we want privacy thing, we want to be left alone is a bunch of baloney and BS, okay?
And Harry couldn't hide from it. They became the visual embodiment of overreach, performing too hard, caring too much, and completely misjudging the optics of their presence. The fallout extended beyond awkward glances or deleted posts. Media allies began questioning them. Former cheerleaders like Tom Sykes publicly exposed the Sussex.
You will be exploited. That should be like underneath the entryway of every Kardashian event.
100, like South Park. Like, we want our privacy, you will be exploited.
Camp's consent form excuse as a fabrication. Every misstep, every vanity-driven decision was now on display. The couple, who once commanded media narratives, were now spectators to their own downfall. Every celebrity watching took notes. Invitations tightened. Access narrowed. Hollywood operates on reputation, and Meghan and Harry's decisions turned a single party into a case study in ego, public meltdown, and mismanagement.
Yes, okay. You don't go to a Kardashian party expecting privacy. Okay, Kim Kardashian, we discovered her on her bath.
Their desire for recognition backfired spectacularly. In the end, the lesson is clear. In Hollywood, you don't get to bend reality, manipulate narratives, or erase mistakes without consequences. The Kardashians control the narrative. They control the images. And Meghan and Harry, they learned that the hard way. Their attempt to rewrite the story only...
Privacy. We want privacy. And so these two... So apparently now the Kardashian Jenners are extremely angry with the Sussexes.
But the universe, and apparently
vanished,
the Kardashians,
and the
had other plans.
Every leaked
the photos hit the internet,
post,
and suddenly Meghan's glossy Hollywood fantasy collided with reality.
And
her
Hollywood
carefully curated
closely.
image